Hey everybody, I just wanted to come on here and make a video saying that this is the conclusion of my first week in Buffalo. I survived. Thank you for all of your well wishes. And I just wanted to kind of give maybe a little bit of a motivational message. I know it's something that I can always use, is that you have to try things. The only failure in life is to not try. So don't be too scared. Don't chicken out. Don't think you're wasting your time or your money because you will never know until you do it. And it sounds kind of preachy, but it's my personal experience. Going to school from the beginning, I went first to Humboldt State University. And if anyone knows about Humboldt, they know Humboldt is Northern California, Arcata, Eureka area, and it is known as part of the Emerald Triangle. If you don't know what the Emerald Triangle is, Google it. It was not where I wanted to be. It was sort of where my parents, I don't want to say they forced me into it, but it was definitely not my decision to go there. And so the first week that I was there, it was a traumatic experience. And, you know, if I hadn't gone through that, I would probably be a different person today. And I learned a lot about myself. And yes, it was kind of, I don't want to say it was a horrible situation because obviously I came out of it on the other side just fine. But I learned so much about myself, especially going through all of that traumatic experience being sick. So it was something that, yes, I would have rather not done, but I am glad now that I did it and I met at least two people who I will consider lifelong friends. And, you know, I got the flu 3 times when I was there, and it was objectively, it was a bad experience, and I wouldn't wish to repeat it. But like I said, you never know until you do something, and as much as that experience sucked, I would not trade it for the world. Then I went on to school at Western Oregon University, and I was still sick, and I decided, after meeting with my advisor, someone who was assigned to me, who told me that there was no way I could graduate in 2 years, meaning I would get my bachelor's in 3 years, I decided that I was going to prove him wrong. And as sick as I was, I did. I proved him wrong. I got my Bachelor of Science in 3 years' time, and I'm glad I did it. Like, I don't want to say you should always use someone else's opinion or someone else's doubt of you to push you, but sometimes that anger is what you need to be motivated. Now, you shouldn't stay angry, but if you need that anger, that frustration as an impetus to do something, take it. Take it and use it. Don't be angry for no reason. Don't be angry with no outlet. Take it and do something that you want to do. Now, through all of this, I was sick, but my summer between my first year at Western Oregon and my second and last year at Oregon, I went to school in Spain, and I spent some time there, and I was still sick during that time, and it was right before I got my formal diagnosis of Crohn's disease, and I was still dealing with my other chronic health problems, the Hashimoto's and the endo and all of that, and these food intolerances that I kind of knew but didn't really know. I was dealing with all of that, but it was something I really wanted to do, and I didn't let the fear, because I had it then too, granted it wasn't as bad as it is now, or the sickness or anything like that stop me. I did it, and it was something I wouldn't change for the world. And then fast forward 2 years later, 3 years later, when I'm getting healthy and I decide, hey, I think I finally know what I want to do with my life, and I'm feeling good enough to pursue it. I didn't let it stop me. I didn't let the money, I didn't let the fact that I already had a degree and I wasn't using it, I didn't let that scare me out of doing something. And I think a lot of people do. They're like, this is going to cost a lot of money. Is it going to be worth it in the end? And trust me, I have those thoughts every single day. But when I look back on my life, even my experience in Hawaii, as terrible as it was, again, it taught me a lot about myself. And if I hadn't gone through it, I probably wouldn't be the same person that I am. I wouldn't be as scared as I am, but I also learned good qualities about myself and that I am stronger than I think I am. And I am. I'm stronger than I think that I am. And I have to remind myself of that every day. But when I look back on all these experiences, like I said, I only regret the things that I haven't done. And I tell people that all the time. I have these horrible, this horrible anxiety, I have this depression, I have these illnesses. But again, I only regret the things that I haven't done. And I've done some stupid things. But I don't regret any of them because I've always learned something from them, I've gained something from them. I've been able to push myself farther using those experiences. And that's what I wanted to say, that I've made it through my first week, and again, I'm only regretting things I haven't done. I don't regret coming here. I doubt myself on a daily basis, but I look back and I remind myself that this is going to make me a stronger person. So, hopefully not only a stronger person, but someone with a good job. I just wanted to let all of you know how I'm doing and to let you know that it's okay to do the things other people think you can't do, and it's okay to do the things that might seem far-fetched. As long as you're not hurting yourself or hurting anyone else, go for it. Because you have one life, and you only regret the things that you don't do. That being said, this week has been difficult, to say the least, and frustrating at times, very, very frustrating. But it's all worked out, and it hasn't always been the easiest to work out, but it has worked out. And I also want to let you know that since I am in classes now, and I'm sort of getting back into that academic and dietetic mindset, I want to be making some videos on this channel and definitely blog posts on my blog about diet, exercise, culture, things like that, especially things that I'm learning currently. As you can see, I've got some of my anatomy posters going on here, the brain and the skeletal system. I think I have 6 of these posters, and I'm trying to post them up in my room to keep myself kind of thinking in that academic mindset and to motivate myself. And also to make it feel like home, like my dad and mom helped me put these together. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that there is more stuff forthcoming. Some of it will still be pre-recorded stuff, and some of it will be new. As I move on in classes and as time permits, I will be posting on my blog and videos on here on my YouTube channel. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'm really glad people are starting to watch these videos. It's kind of weird. I didn't think I'd want to, or want people to see them in the first place, and as you can tell, I'm still really rambly and kind of nervous, and my editing skills are nil, but we're coming along. And thank you for joining me, and I will speak to you all very soon. Thanks.